Alright, you guys, so we're super excited. We're going down to see a boat, another boat. It is owned, it's a 2000 Silverton, owned still by the original owner. It has basically been a dock queen, meaning that it really hasn't seen a lot of sea time. It's got less than 500 hours on the engines. And this thing is super clean and beautiful. It's small, it's only a 35 foot, but that's okay because the anchorage that we have found, the slip that we've found, maybe a mooring ball, the smaller the boat, the better. So this is good. So we're going to go down and see it.
Faced with our potential mortality in our late 50s and the knowledge that life is short, we had limited good years remaining in this life journey of ours. It was clear a life change needed to happen or our time was going to run out. We'd worked hard our entire lives, raised a blended family, and raced on the hamster wheel like pros, all with the promise of more of the same until we left this earth. We took a giant leap of faith, grabbed each other by the hand, and said goodbye to our big house and lucrative income to retire to our little cottage in the woods, a shed, really. We're turning our 336 square foot, one-bedroom cottage into the tiny house of our dreams and a life worth living. I'm Christine. This is my husband, Mitch. Welcome to my tiny retirement. This is our story.
Oh my good Lord. Rolling into New Bedford on one of the best roads ever. And I just missed a beautiful shot of the harbor. Or the river, or the bay. What is it?
It is a river.
Okay, and we have no shots of anything now, except industrial. Fairhaven is actually where we're going. There's the ferry. Okey-doke. Pick up when I've got something interesting to see. Okay. Oh, well, there's where we're staying, and somewhere. Oh, one of these boats is ours. One of them is ours. Seasonal waterfront dining. Oh, and here's where we're staying. Seaport Resort Marina. Oh, Seaport and Grill. Oh, we can eat right here. Oh, and a liquor store right across the road. And somewhere right there in that marina is our boat. I can feel it. We are in Fairhaven, Massachusetts. I can tell you right now, this is not the cleanest beach I have ever seen. And it is really sad. So if you come down to Fairhaven, Mass, and you order a lobster roll, this is what you're going to get for $25. And then you're going to have to pay an extra $9 for French fries that end up in your husband's basket. So yeah, good so far. All right, you guys. So we went down to look at a boat. All the way down to Fairhaven, Massachusetts. 4.5 hour drive. It was 4.5, right?
Yeah, a little.
Something like that. Anyway, got down there. Rented a room right on the marina, you know, and I'm talking $4 signs, probably. The room was not that great. But that's all right. We were excited we're going to go see a boat. This is probably the one. Super clean. Practically like brand new.
Checked most of the boxes and half checked some of the other ones.
Yep. One or two things I wasn't crazy about. But one I can live with. Didn't like the bed. The bed is like a Pullman style where somebody's going to have to climb over. But we've always known that we were going to have to give something. We're not going to find the perfect boat because we're not looking for a $500,000 boat. We knew we were going to have to give something. And the refrigerator was small. Oh wait, you can't see that. The refrigerator was small, but there were ways around that. You can get electric freezers and all of that. So that wasn't a problem. Didn't have a washer dryer. But there are plenty of portable options that will work very well on a boat situation, so not a problem. We reach out to the broker saying, hey, we're in town. We can't wait to see the boat tomorrow. Are we still on? You know, just checking in, making sure you know we're here and all of that stuff. And the guy told us that the boat is under contract. With a wholesaler a week ago.
The front story.
Oh, well, we wanted to go see the boat a week ago. And he said, I'm going on vacation. I'm not going to be here. My boss isn't going to be here. There's nobody to show the boat. Office is shutting down. And it's like, okay, so if there was nobody there at the office to show us the boat, how did it go under contract if nobody was available? So, but good news. He has another one coming on the market. You guys know that story. So, you see my fingers? I do this. This is my way of, not giving people the middle finger. I do this.
I give the middle finger, but nobody can tell. My crooked hands. But I feel better.
So, and then he said, do you still want to come see it in case it falls through? It's a commercial broker. It's basically a boat flipper. You know how people buy houses and flip them? Well, that's what this guy's going to do. There were a couple of things wrong with the boat, and of course the broker thought, well, they're not going to pay for that. Well, we knew what we were looking at. We were willing to pay for the repairs because we knew what we were going to look at. So, long story short, we basically said, no, we're not interested in seeing, the boat just in case it falls through. We're not interested in seeing the new one that you come through, and we're not really interested in doing business with you. Thank you very much. So we got up early. We're heading home.
Well, this one was close.
But
like I said, nobody was available to show us prior to the 4th because they're all going on vacation. And it gets sold
But sold by who? Because nobody was available to do business.
Yeah. Well, then he proceeded to tell me that, he signed an agreement and set a down payment.
With who?
Exactly.
If the office was closed, with who?
What gets me is,
with whom?
Why didn't you give me a call saying
no phone call, no nothing.
Took an agreement on this boat.
No phone call, no nothing. A week ago.
Yeah.
And then he claimed, oh, well, I saw the New Hampshire phone number and thought, oh, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump. Well, no. There's this thing called cell phones, and a lot of people don't bother changing their phone numbers like we did.
This is
Not
me
bother.
holding my watch up because all the crap coming out of his mouth. My shoes are already gone. I was just trying to save my watch because he knew. Right? I told him we lived 4 hours away. We want to come look at the boat. At least he was above board and told us everything that he knew was wrong with the boat and gave us the boat yard that winterized and serviced the boat over the 20-some years. And they were open and honest, and we talked, and we were in agreement that it wasn't going to be that big of a deal. It's a dock queen. It's mechanical in that sense.
And it would have cost, a pretty penny to get it seaworthy and all of that.
Yeah.
But it was
have a brand new boat.
But it was also practically a brand new boat. And by investing $5,000 to $10,000 in the repairs, we could have had a $100,000 boat for $40,000. So that's why we were willing to do it. It was going to be instant equity.
If you can get equity in a boat.
If you can get equity in a boat, I know. But so there's the saga. We are now on our way home. And yes, I am going to need some wine when I get home. And the search continues. But it was a night out.
Yeah, exactly. We had interesting dinner and stuff. Gerard got to go on a little vacation.
Gerard got big R.I.P. And he has had all the junk food his little body can handle. As you can see, he's out.
Mommy 1, Gerard 0.
Mommy 1. Actually, Mommy 2, because he finally knocked out before we did last night. He finally couldn't take it anymore. Can't keep up with the big dogs.
Stay on the porch with the rest.
Stay on the porch with the other puppies. So that's what's going on now. I'm working on a couple more videos. I'm editing. But this one will probably go up pretty quick because I know that there are folks on Facebook, some of my Facebook friends were pretty excited, and they're like, we have to wait? So, well, there's nothing to show.
Let's check out the Facebook on this, too.
On what?
On this happening. Because there's other information in there than what we're telling you.
Oh, yeah, I had pictures of it. I had some pictures of it on my Facebook page.
Yeah, there's some more information.
So, but that's it, bottom line. And the guy, whether it was an innocent mistake or whatever, it's still sloppy, unprofessional work. And when you come in and then you try to make it, and then there's a boat that he sent that he said, oh, I'm getting this listing really soon, didn't even come close to ticking any of our boxes. It wasn't. It may have been a Silverton, but it wasn't what we were looking for as a liveaboard. Not even close.
And even if he does call back, if the deal falls through,
I don't want to do business with him.
Well,
because it'll be a
think
nightmare.
long and hard about all the money we spent going down there, all the money to come down again. That's going to be taken off the price automatically.
Yeah.
We'll get it paid back somehow, one way or another.
Yeah. So it was a very disappointing, different experience than what we've had so far.
Yeah.
But we really thought this might be the one. We thought this might be the one.
Yeah.
Only because anybody we talked with the boatyard that does the repairs and maintenance on it, and they said it's basically a brand new boat. She took care of it immaculately.
And just a couple things they knew, because there's a dock queen that goes wrong with it, and they know about it.
Yeah.
And he gave me a quick little rough quote, and it worked for me.
Yep. But with the agent, it's like, all I can see is I am either going to have to work, if it does pop up again, I would have to work very diligently and get my paralegal on and stay on him for every little thing and ask treat him like a child, basically. I'd have to treat him like a professional child.
Get a buyer broker, and then he loses half the commission.
Oh. And then we don't even have to deal with him.
Nope.
Huh. Well, so that's the saga. That's where we are. We'll keep looking. We'll keep looking. You guys have a great day.
If you have liked this video, please subscribe and click the Notify All button to be sure not to miss our next video. Also, please comment, like, and share if possible. Thanks for watching.